Hello and welcome to another update video about gold. We want to make a small revision here on the chart. Yeah, it has to do with the structure in which gold is currently moving, and that I think we could be in an ending diagonal here, and basically we are following here some kind of a trend channel, and if we continue to follow that, we might not reach the target range up there, depending on how I draw it. But let's say if we draw it like that, we will miss the overall target range. Now that would not invalidate this overall wave count. It is just a different wave 5 which is unfolding here, and we could call it an ending diagonal. So for example, we could assume that we have finished here already waves 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we might see another push to the upside in a wave 5. It's not entirely clear how far this is going to evolve, but if we just take a look at the Fibonacci extensions of the wave 1, then we can also adjust that a little bit. Okay, so I did originally create that target range in the region between 1848 and 1884, so between the 2.382 Fibonacci extension and the 300% Fibonacci extension. I would like to bring that down now to the 200%. That is a level that is definitely realistic if we are in an ending diagonal here. Now this is certainly what I'm going to go with. I want to stay a little bit conservative here due to this due to this sort of not very impulsive structure which is currently here unfolding, but it is still part of an impulsive wave structure overall that you can see here in white: a wave 1, a wave 2, a wave 3, a wave 4, and a wave 5, which would then end here somewhere, again between 1828 and 1884. Yeah, personally I would not short this. I'm very honest with you, I would not short this. If we are really in the beginning of an uptrend, I would rather use then this area down there in a wave 2, because this here is the wave 1. This would become the area wave 2. I would rather use this area to accumulate more. I'm not interested in shorting this. We are in an uptrend, I believe. Yeah, this is how it's looking like. And shorting in an uptrend is higher risk. Of course, you can do that. It's entirely up to you. Now, let's say we reach here the 1828 level. Then we can also start to formulate here a target area now for that overall move down. Yeah, and I would use the area between the 78.6% Fibonacci retracement level that is at 1711, all the way up to, I would say the 50% Fib retracement, which is 1753. Of course, quite a distance. If you short it, that's fine, but the 38.2% Fib level is also an option here. I would, however, assume the 50% Fib retracement. And pretty much if we already count here this last wave as 5 waves, then yes, one more wave is missing. And all really that the wave 5 here has to do is to reach a higher level than wave 3. And by reaching 1828, that could be it. So it remains interesting. We're currently following here my primary expectation from down here, where we exactly hit one of the key targets in my green reversal area at 1680. We have started to move up very, very impulsively, and for now I'm going to go with this chart here until I see any other evidence that it might go in another direction or even more bullish. Then I will of course keep you updated and change the chart again, but for now I think we are safe to assume that we continue to move higher here. Before we finish this video, I'd like to also zoom out a little bit just to give you a little bit more background about where we are here on the gold chart. Something I did in the beginning of when I started making these videos about gold, but I haven't really done it since. So really, overall here, my view is, let me take those fibs out here. My view is that we are towards the end of a very, very long cycle that started here many years back. But here on the gold futures chart, it basically started with the wave 1 here in 1980. We then came down in a wave 2 in the year 2000 or 99, and you can actually see how long these cycles play out. Then this long bull run in a wave 3 all the way into 2011, a wave 4 correction here into 2015, 2016, and then here we are now in the wave 5. You can already see that in this wave 5 here, we are really at the end of this cycle. And when this cycle is finished, it might take a few more years, then this will crash hard. Because this is the end of an overall major cycle. And so far within this last wave, we can count a wave 1, we can count 2, we can count 3. What we have just completed, possibly, that's currently my view, is a wave 4, and there would be one more push to the upside in a wave 5. Now, had we not recovered within my green reversal area, and had we dropped below $1,600, which was the lower end of my target area, then we should have expected prices all the way down to $1,000 or even lower, because that would have meant that this wave 5 already finished here, where I have currently the wave B. Now that would mean we would now be in a massive crash, and however, yeah, I didn't give it was not my primary expectation. So also the primary one seems to be playing out now, in that we are recovering, and in this wave 5 we should push into the region around $2,500. We will be able to specify that further going forward. For now, yeah, I would expect that the low was in here of this correction, and we'll be now pushing higher. A key resistance we now need to get above, probably in that wave 3 then, is the 1884 level, that significant swing high here. And that will, however, in my opinion, only happen after the wave 2 correction. And yeah, so far it's looking good. Of course, if I say, yes, I believe the low could be in, it's not 100% probability. At the moment, I would give it a 60 to 65% probability. It's working out nicely. It is quite impulsive. But what I would want to see in order to, yeah, give it a higher probability for the bullish breakout, which means we're not going to see lower levels than 1680 again. What I would like to see is then, after the completion of the wave 1 here, that we are going to see a 3-wave move down in a wave 2 into this target range, and then we can recover from there. But until we get down in a 3-wave move, I'm going to leave probabilities as they are. Alright, and that's my update about gold futures. Hopefully you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then check out my main channel also, More Crypto Online, and you can find a link for that in the description. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye bye.